Hello everyone, welcome back, So Random here. After a nice long hiatus, I'm back playing some more games, and I figured I'd start it off with maybe not a classic per se, but certainly a classic to me. Scanner Sombre came out in 2017, and I've played it almost every year since. I missed last year, just because life, but a game that I love coming back to every so often, and I figured what a good way to restart this YouTube channel. Well, restart might be the wrong word. Get back on the horse type of thing. And just hang out and talk. So yeah, the game's still running. There's been a few updates since I last played it, if I remember right. How do I control? There should be a way. Oh, I guess I can't pick up the family photo. Oh yeah, I can't. Yeah. Ever since this game has come out, me and a solid Reddit community have been trying to figure out ways to make a proper LiDAR caving splunking tool that wouldn't be thousands and thousands of dollars and wouldn't involve just a massive backpack. But yeah, this game is just atmosphere, and I love it to death. So I figured, why not play it again? Like I said, it's not a classic, so it's not quite old enough to be hitting a lot of like classic radars. I don't know why I'm just going back over that over and over. Yeah, this game is just, it's so visually stimulating and interesting, because as far as I remember, there's nothing really like it. Nobody has been as deep as this for thousands of years. I was utterly alone, no call for help would ever reach the surface. Well, for this video reaches the surface, because I am indeed alone right now. As you can tell from the lack of people talking. My friends all told me I was crazy. My wife couldn't understand my obsession. Well, I mean, caves are cool. I can understand your obsession, buddy. I had to know if the myths were true. I think there's either a horror game or some like level of a game that looks kind of like this with just dots around, but nothing this same function of just LiDAR dots. That's how you map your environment, and looking back and seeing it all back there. I haven't found anything like it since. And if anyone does know anything like it, please let me know. I would love to play more like this. It reminds me actually to look up what other games this developer has made. I did it a few months ago and I completely forgot what they played. What they made. But it's just, for a horror game, it's really relaxing, which isn't usually what you want in a horror game, but I don't know, it's just one of my favorites. It's lived with me rent-free, and I like it. So much visual storytelling that it's fascinating. So many positive marks, I can't sing accolades high enough. Now I have the laser beam and the room scan. Well, the first room scan. Could this place have been even older than the legends suggested? What makes it say that, bud? Resolution was astonishing. Never before has such a powerful geological scanner been available. And not since. We need to find what cave this guy fell into so we can get his LiDAR scanner back. This storytelling's amazing. Wow, there's a person there, right? Like a weird statue thing that you can't interact with. Well, you can interact with it, but... I never noticed that. Did you turn? Let me see your shadow again. There's that. And I really thought you turned for a second, bud. Huh. Cool. Yeah, this game, the first game I played for a lot of people. I've introduced almost everyone that I know that cares about horror or video games to this, because it's just, it does such a good job with it. Weird pillars. Society down here? I don't know how well I would trust hundreds or thousands of year old wood suspended bridges. It's just... Well, what was that for? I'm a very big visual person, and this game just really ticks all the boxes for me. It's just... It's such good visual art, visual direction, sound design. Like, you have no idea that there's water here until you splash into it. And you're like, oh, I guess it is wet. But it just doesn't, it looks like dots, because that's all you can see. It's just... I love this game. No, that's... Oh, can't jump over it. Worth a try, though. Gosh, I love just looking back, and you can see all the way you've been. Those dots are in the way, but looking through there, you can see that entire... You can see the edge of that complex. It's just... Thank you. Oh, I jumped sideways because I turned to look at him. I don't think I've ever died there. It's a new one. Let's see, where am I loading back in? Before that second drop down? Okay. key, so you run away. He's gone. I think one of the only times in this game that your LiDAR actually changes. Oh, ooh. I've always wondered about why that happened, because it was just like, is there a ghost in this? But maybe it's like a bug in the software, because it's affecting your VR headset and what the LiDAR shows you. They never did iron out all the glitches, yeah. Sometimes you'd see sensor echoes from days earlier, calibrations turning to ghosts. So saying that was like a couple days ago in person. It's been a couple years since I played this, so I might have had all these revelations before. But even so, I never could explain everything I saw. Yeah. I wonder... Oh, I don't remember the name of the ghost, but there are certain, like, types that can affect electricity and electronics in different ways. I wonder if that's what's supposedly down here. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Mapping the world. Is that my favorite upgrade over there? I think that's my favorite little upgrade. I don't remember how to get to it. I don't think I just jumped across. Maybe I do. It's always worth a try. Number up. Nope. I don't remember this section of it at all. I think I know what that tool is, but I just don't remember. I don't remember this cave section. Oh, that is honestly kind of creepy. I've never actually gone back to a big area of blue, and just that wall of red to purple, and it's not doing it now. That might have just been a visual glitch, but that was really creepy, I gotta admit. That was a new one for me. Maybe I do just have to keep going along here and seeing if there's a full path. There's a little path. Yeah, okay, I remember this now. Yeah, you do have to just keep walking the path. Oh. Yeah, Mr. Sensor Man? What you falling for? I'm gonna hope that that was one of the glitches and that it's not that happened yesterday. I mean, it could have happened yesterday, but this kind of felt like a solo expedition. Hello, sir? Where'd you go? I wanted to talk to him. Not allowed. Here we are, and you are... Yes! First scan! Fill the entire wall. Only reason I don't use this scan more every time is because there's a cooldown to it. It's so visually pleasing. Isn't it? Yeah, nice big line. Achoo. God, that's deep. Amazing crackers, I didn't realize how deep this cavern was. You get a better angle on the depth of this place. First scan. Gee, that is deep. Oh, and it's tall too. Dang, that guy fell from a... Well, maybe he fell from there, which is a little better, but that's still a long way to fall. Jeez. Huh. Man, there's a lot of caves roughly around where I live. At least within a good day's trip. And every single time I go down into one, I think of this game. I think of my wish to have a little LiDAR scanner so I could be looking like that. Like, just look at that. That's ridiculous. Games are insane. Games are crazy. Jeez. Where... That's the hole I came from. This game is just... wow, I did not realize this was the same cave system as above. I never, like, deep scanned down. I never realized this was the same area. Wow. Gosh, this game. Get into that bottom corner. Jeez. I don't know what designer came up with this idea, but so many hats off to him. It's just fantastic. And I've said it before, I want him to do more. I want more like this. This so beats just the generic flashlight that you always have in horror games. Granted, with a flashlight you can actually see the surroundings and not just this outline. I wouldn't replace it in like all games, but gosh, this is so visually pleasing. I'm scanning in the cave. Gosh, it's... ah, I love it. Scanning in the cave. Why is that like a negative? Why can't I scan it? It's like it's acting like shadow. Weird. Look at them pillars. nice big arch. God, to see this place in its heyday. Oh, like a Gears of War, like style Locust cavern, but a horror game with a LiDAR. Temple must have been over 1,000 years old. That would be sick. I'm just thinking like the almost like gothic. I knew they existed. I'd searched for the cultists all my life. But to finally see it in person, to be the first. Well, maybe not the first. There was that cliff jumper back there. But yeah, some like I'm picturing the basically gothic-esque architecture that the locusts have underground in their giant hive cities. Huh. Dear God. Maybe no, those. I don't know my horns and antlers. I'm just gonna keep it with Dear God and see where I'm wrong. But yeah, the locust hive cities. I don't know if it's proper gothic architecture. That's what it feels like to me. But that, with just this LiDAR scanning everything every so often. Especially if you have it where things move, and so you scan something and then it's wrong. Oh, that'd be... Oh, I would pay for that. I would pay to see that. This is where they perform the sacrifices. The more I scanned around the altar, the more it revealed. Most scanned altar. Also, it makes like shadows, but they're not shadows. Because they're just not filled in. They feel like shadows. They're just... Oh, there's nothing. God, it's so... I love it. Nice solid stone benches for watching. Gotta have spectators. Gotta make sure they're entertained by the sacrifice. I love these types of structures. Why are you glitching out? I don't... Oh, there you are. First off, Matthew, because that's the new thing. Look at this. Yeah, I haven't hit these places yet. But Cultist Temple. Look, burst scan. Look how massive that cave is. That's... I don't even think I scanned the bottom of it properly. I mean, look at that. That's too big. It's too big. Then this is where they get you dropped. In a different deep-ass cavern. I've always wondered how many poor bastards they threw over the edge. Let's leave the Wailing Chasm and go up the ladder. Sorry, not ladder. Onto the catwalk. Which honestly, for thousands of years old, really good preserved wood. I'm very happy with that construction, personally. The cultists believed the cave itself was malevolent, that the dead could never escape. Well, I mean, yeah, that's a pretty... Actually, I don't know if it's a common... The victims are doomed to relive their final torture hours forever. I don't know if that's like a common belief, but it's no wonder people went mad down here. It's definitely a belief that I've seen in more than just this cave. So it's definitely believable. Really good prison constructions, I gotta say. 10 out of 10, y'all. Did I miss my pathway? I did. I don't know why they'd have like an antler god in a cave. Granted, you know, I might be just assuming. Maybe the cultists didn't purely live in the cave. They just came down here to sacrifice people, then would go back upstairs. Yeah, that is fair. This is a nice spacious cave. This is for the nice prisoners. Oh. Still bad enough to get tortured for all eternity by the cave spirit. But nice. Nice and spacious and roomy. So much area to just stretch out. Oh, that's back where I came. Ah, here we are. Gosh. I'm sorry. I just keep seeing where I've come from. It's one of my favorite parts of this game is just being able to see through the world at everywhere I've been. It's so cool. I love it. Scanner Sombre. We need more of you. Upstairs in the torture chamber. I think I missed another horror scene. At least it sounds like it with where the scanner's acting up. I don't know. I don't remember one being there again. But my memory is quite fallible. So who knows? The cultists slept and ate here, so they did sleep in the cave. They lived in the cave. Once again, if you're living in a cave, why have an antler god? I don't want to assume the cave. Like the monks who came after, they spent their time in silent prayers to an unanswering god. Yeah, I guess I shouldn't assume the cave god wouldn't have antlers. I don't know, maybe those are just horns, and I'm just calling them antlers because I'm uninformed. I am not well versed in their cave god. Also, like the monks who came after, I like the fact that monks came and lived in here, saw all these statues, and didn't tear anything down. They just were like, you know, let's set up shop here. Let's not destroy their religious totems and items, and we'll just repurpose the place. Now that I'm saying that out loud, I'm not surprised. Well, I'm not surprised that the building and everything was reused. I am still surprised that the iconography was all kept. la 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 la. Walking through the cave, exploring all the history. La 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 la. Lots of rubble from years of unuse. I was in here like years of misuse. That's wrong. Gosh, I'm gonna keep doing that every time I go upset. I'm sorry. Just get used to it. I'm very easily visually pleased. Oh, yeah. Where am I? Wait, is that? Okay, that's the cliff dive spot. That's Mr. Sacrifice area. Wow. Ooh, we're under a lake or something because we got water dripping. Oh, I forgot about this mechanic. The LiDAR hits the water, but then the water moves away. Honestly, I don't remember if that's how LiDARs would work or not. If they'd pierce the water or if they'd sit on top of the water. I don't think they'd naturally fade away like that. But it's such a nice visual. I definitely know that we wouldn't have like proper reflections of our LiDAR dots in the water, but it looks so cool. Gosh, it looks so cool. I can never get enough of this game. I love it so much. It's so good, so good. Map of the world. Oh, I can take it up there. Oh, I'm thinking of a later part of the game. Never mind, ignore me. I've said it so many times, but the visual designer, the visual lead for this game, I want us like sit down with, like, grab like sit down over coffee and just talk. Where they got this idea, how they clearly had such a clear vision in their head of this game, and I just want to know more. The witch trials came much later. I wonder if they used to drag witches down here and purge them in huge numbers, evil throughout the ages. Well, I wouldn't say the monks were evil. There's no doubt they believed in the myths. It was no accident they chose this cave. I want to know if this cave and story was based off anything. They wanted to imprison the evil down here as an eternal punishment. No, I wouldn't imprison evil alongside evil, because then if one of them breaks out, they all break out. Is my personal opinion. You ever played Amnesia: The Dark Descent? Or Little Nightmares 2 DLC? Yeah, the DLC of Little Nightmares 2. But yeah, two other games that I'd love to play for this channel. Little Nightmares 2 I've beaten before, I just need to go play it again. But Amnesia I'm waiting because a friend of mine loves that series and I want to play it with them. I guess technically wouldn't be with them. With them, like, just sitting and talking while I'm playing it. Because that's normally how these games get played. But I'm waiting to play through it until I can actually play it with them. Because I just... It's a game we both know, but it's a game I still want to share. I did wonder if it was true, of course. No way these were just glitches. No brand new cutting edge technology is that glitchy. That much death occurring in such a confined space, what horrors must they have seen in their final moments? I don't know, they saw a guy with a weird headset walking around, acting as if he could see perfectly fine in the dark. It was really odd. I see you, Upgrade. I see you. Don't remember what the heck that upgrade is, because my mind just remembers the burst mode and gets excited. I mean, the burst mode is so cool. And I can move around with it and really fuck up the burst mode. Gosh, this game. Look how fucking huge this underwater lake is. Look at that thing. Look at how massive it is. Wait for that to fade. Map. Look at this cave. Look at this massive underwater lake. Look at this cave. I think this underwater lake is bigger. No, it's not bigger. That looks bigger. It's huge. I need to know if this cave is based off anything in real life. And if it is, I'm going there. Heck, I will, like, buy the equipment and learn how to splunk if that's what it takes. Yeah, I heard you, Splution. I heard you. Look at it. Yeah, this lake is bigger than that drop-down cavern. Chimney Christmas. I think there's a VR version of this game. If there is, I will like go and fix my old VR headset to play it. Because properly VR looking around in this, oh my god. Gosh, that would be so much. That'd be so much. Yeah. I know this one person who's gonna watch this is gonna laugh when we bring this up, but the book series Gregor the Overlander by Suzanne Collins. This massive of a cave system would be like the perfect setting for that. What are you? The resolution's been upgraded. More dots for me. Yes, please. Would y'all stop splooshing around? Yep. Parkour! Parkour! Da -da -da. I hear you. You're somewhere out here. I'm not showed them. Sorry you didn't get to eat me, Ghosty. Haha. Anyways, I find if you bully the supernatural, then they're less likely to deal with you, more likely to leave you alone. And more water, because we have a little river. Boat! I'm not really in the boat. Gonna be in the boat, please. Thank you. Onward, my noble steed. Oh, this reminds me of the Metro series. Like you're in like the you're in the Moscow subway system or the metro, and you're dealing with like underground monsters and all that stuff. But there's a part where you're just in a boat sailing along in a really nice close quarters cave, and it's real scary. And then you have to fight like shadow beasts and evil shrimp. I don't think there's any shadow beasts or evil shrimp in this. I always forget about the glow bug section. Yeah. And they don't even stay. Because it's liquid on the ceiling. God, it's such a pretty game. Gosh, shut up and take all of my money. Make more, please. Make more like this. I need it. Gosh, so pretty. Oh my gosh. God, I could play this. I could play this for hours. surprised it's letting me scan through these little guys. Literal hours I could play this. God, look at that. I didn't think it would all stay up there. I just wanted to map the size of the room. Gosh. And then it looks like we're sailing into the night sky. God, so pretty. Thank you, Mr. Guitarist. I've seen this so many times, I'm still a little lost for words. It's just so pretty. Imagine you were cave exploring, in the darkness for hours and hours, maybe even days, and then you find this. God, the map doesn't do it justice because there aren't points. Gosh. So pretty. Oh, I can never get enough of this game. Okay, now back into the horrors. Just keep sailing, just keep sailing. This cave doesn't have the fancy lights or calming guitar, but it's still so cool. Compliments to the chef. God, he was cooking. Jeez. Look, compliments to the boat right. That's a sturdy boat for being down here for this damn long. Okay, back to the horrors. Ooh, another upgrade kit. Hello, Mr. Miner. Thank you. Material. I forgot about the material scanner, so like I can see it's the metal and the stone. And if I go back to here, yeah, you can see all the wood. I don't know what the blue is. What is the blue? Oh, it's like worked stone, because that's all like the structures. Yeah, because those are like the stairs. That's all the structures. So many have died down here. Oh, I should probably start celebrating how cool this place looks. Huh. The miners that came for work, they were just superstitious. Terrified of the place. There's more wood up there. All those that lost their lives to negligence, are they trapped down here too? Did OSHA not save them? Oh, yeah, no. Goodbye. And plop, plop. Through the bodies, please. Minecart. Gosh. Of this game. Oh, hi, Mr. Rock. His name's Rocco. Hello, caves, wind. Blue. Concrete? Because that's like an iron. And that's like the post into it. So it might just be like reinforced concrete. To be as like the foundation. Oh, people fell off there. I don't know construction techniques well enough. Light of the world for me, please. Thank you. You did a pretty good job. Let me help with that. Oh, there. Let me help with that. Well, that's truly the stupidity of this scanner, because this is a relatively realistic, like, stationary LiDAR scanner most things. And this thing just scanned the world. Oh, blue was worked stone, so yeah, like concrete. I know concrete isn't technically worked stone, but that's what I'm gonna assume that's what it is, because that makes sense for these posts. Makes sense to pour something like that. Does it matter that all of this is in my memory? Oh, you're just smart. You're just smart. All these are smarter particles. Does it make it any less real? Well, I can't cut out the dog now. Give me a sec. And back to the horrors like nothing happened. I was there. I was the first. First to discover this place, yeah. Or be that deep in thousands of years is what he said. He wasn't the first person in this cave, because he's got Mr. LiDAR. Whee! Whee! Oh, they fell when the bridge broke. Just get good, buddies. Just jump it. Truly, those old miners weren't true gamers. Oh, hello, Mr. Miner Man. What you doing standing there? You just watching me insult your friends? Wait, you're a wood miner, man. You're like a cardboard cutout. You're just like a... You have to be this tall to mine here type of sign. Oh, yeah, because there's the commemorative statues. And I can't see what the heck the plaque says. Yeah, because they turned this into like a museum type thing. There's a plaque for these miners. Plaque for him. That'd be another thing. Like, I've been in a cave, but usually they're trying to preserve everything, so they don't have like a plaque and displays like this. But that'd be really cool. Granted, I haven't been to a mine, I've just been to natural caves. That'd be real cool. Get on that, businessman. I love it. I remember coming down it like it was yesterday. Hoping I'd find something below. Hoping it wouldn't be another empty cave. Well, if you're a splunker, you're just gonna find a lot of empty caves. I just wish I'd been better prepared. Well, you've got God equipment with this LiDAR scanner. You couldn't be much better prepared than you were. Or at least I had to give you that. Oh, I remember now. Okay. La 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 la. La la la. La 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 la. Jump. Walking around at the speed of sound. Oh, skip. Jump. I don't have to walk up to send all that. I thought I did. I thought I had to walk up there. Never mind. And now I get to run over here to open up this door. Parkour! Peter Parkour! Invisible, barely. Fine, I'll go down the hole. I think I have to. Whee! Yeah, and then I just follow the wiring through this cave. It's so cool. single wooden support post. Ha! I see it! Back on the path. Also, it's not an interact button. You just have to headbutt the board and then it turns on. The world making the rumblies. Only hands could satisfy. Look at all the places I've gone. I love just being struck by the majesty. I'm just sitting here just staring up into a hole. And it's so pretty. It's so fucking pretty. God, the majesty of it all. Never get enough. Mr. Miner Man. How y'all doing up here? How many times do I have to relive this? What? Always the same rock, the same metal, same stale air. Now, all the guilt. And the guilt. Trees. Actual night sky. I just want to see my family again. Look at them down there. I don't know how I died. All the memories I'm forced to relive. It's the only thing I don't remember. It breaks my heart knowing that I left my family behind. They're always here for me. The only normally textured access in the game. They know I'm never coming back. And that's Scanner Sombre. Just a quick hour-long experience. scanned. This last little area where you almost never have a ton scanned because you're just fascinated by seeing outside. Down here for that massive elevator that started it up, or started it all for him, ended it all for you. Massive lake. It's so big. There's a lady that'll chase you through this water from the flying. I just never did this time. And there's me as the ghost through this time. Flying through the water. Looking back at all that I scanned through. Against the first aid kit. And that's kind of Sombre. And all those points that I marked. Leave. Return to that same LiDAR. Begin it all again. So much love for this dev team. I love this game. It's an hour-long game, and I've got like 7 or 8 hours on record for it already. Aside from last year, I think this is like an annual playthrough for me. And now it's uploaded. It's still going to be an annual playthrough. I don't care what year it is, as long as I have it installed, I'm going to be playing it. That's it. I really want to find someone that's modded the game so you can go through it backwards and see how he explored everything. Gosh, I can never get enough of this game. And it's hats off to the for it. I just love this game. But yeah, this was just hopefully starting back up more regular uploads with this. Because I knew I wanted to, and I had to start somewhere, and this figured a good place to start. Thank y'all for watching. See y'all next time.